Ashe, 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 namaste to everybody. Ashe. Okay, if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Please use your own discernment. I speak on the past, the future, and the right now, so somebody might be catching this message right now. Somebody might be fucking around and coming back later or something like that. What's happening with blood moon? Okay, these messages is straight off the blood moon to somebody. Like these messages, they coming straight from the higher up. Okay, somebody, if you just now watching me or you just now tapping in to Sissy Slay, I Need a Bunny. I am Sissy Slay, I Need a Bunny. That's Sissy with 2 S's and not an X. This might be your first time tapping in or something like that. I'm one of the judges. I'm a judge, okay? What that means, so put me down for the newcomers and just for somebody that might have been watching me and don't know who I am, family. I use tarot cards as guidance to somebody that may not understand something that I'm saying. Tarot could be the devil. So I have been spiritually ordained 12 times so I can be able to talk to a complete stranger and still not make sure no trouble is in my way. Ain't no trouble gonna be in my way while I'm speaking to somebody. So while I'm speaking to somebody, the only way I keep trouble out of my way is if I tell somebody the truth. Okay, so to somebody, this message may serve as the truth to somebody. Kisa, what's happening? What's up? Okay, and they won't judge you. It's here. I'm gonna pull that out. I was just talking about the judge and being educated. Okay, somebody here. Messages from the blood moon. Somebody, if you want this message, spirit, clip my mind chakra, clip my heart chakra, clip my throat chakra. I ask if there's any evil being thrown at it, that you make it fall down immediately. When it is dealing with my family, give me the messages of clarity and truth. Somebody, if you new here, okay, I don't say collective, okay, that's talking to the government. I'm speaking to the mass, okay, so I'm speaking to my soul tribe. So everybody is not going to reciprocate this message. Okay, this is energy that I'm tapping into. Okay, Pusa, to somebody. Okay, this moon is showing up to you at this time, telling you that rejection is a part of your spiritual contract to somebody. What that means, put me down, so, okay, for somebody here that may need to be educated, okay, about a death that has taken place. You might need to know why you keep seeing all these repeated numbers or something like that in your life. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but somebody here, you keep catching the same numbers: 111, 888, 606, 909, 911, 444, 777. Okay, you seeing angel numbers at this time, okay? Because for somebody here, you might be coming into your halo. And so what that means that your past can still be around. This what happens, this be the greatest illusion. Okay, I'm talking to the great T-Saw, to somebody here. Okay, so this moon is showing up right now around this time, family. You have already made it through revelation. That was the end of time. This moon is showing up in your life, family, letting you know that you have made it through a sacrifice. Okay, so this is the part where like something could be going in your favor, and why something is going into your favor, Kisa, you got to reject something. That's always the sacrifice. That's a part of your soul contract for being here. Okay, so this is like, if you really, really love your family, this is how come you don't love everything. Love is blind, and when it's like that, you want to just keep your enemies close. That's your family. Those are the ones that's around you every day, whatever that may mean to you. Them the only ones that you have around you at this time while you are creating a soul tie. Somebody here, you might be in this phase of your life where you're ready to ascend. There's some type of level up. There's some type of elevation. So this blood moon, this is not the time for you to be manifesting anything. Align with what has already happened. There is something that you can be praying for, and it's only going to make things harder on yourself, because you'll just keep on repeating a timeline, or you'll keep on thinking about some of the same things that has already happened already, and something like that I'm picking up on to somebody. Because I see here your past still watching you. Tusa, okay? This could be 3 X's ago. This talking about a past life to somebody. What that means, so put me down, that means that somebody that you have already broken up from, you still think about this person from time to time. That's how you know you got a soul tie. And also the person that's on your mind, this is how you know who you need to break away from at this time, Kilo. I'm getting like spiritual rejection. This full moon is showing up to tell you about some type of soul tie. Okay, this is where you can see into your Akashic record. Okay, so pay attention to your thoughts, so, okay? Man is the reason why you think every day. Okay, those are not your thoughts. So if I'm speaking to a woman at this time, you're not at peace if you're waking up every day with something on your mind, because that's man. Man is the one that always need to know something. That's man. Man is always the one that sits in time. That's like you putting your problems off on God or something. That's also your savings account or something like that. That's what this blood moon trying to let you know about. Or this like your savings account. What that means, so put me down, it means you ain't never got to go trick off and suck no dick to get it. You ain't never got to go sell your soul for some paperwork, because man exists. This is why man was born. I'm talking about XY chromosome. This is why man was born. Man is like a vault or something. Man, I'm speaking to man at this time, man, if you watching me and you resonate with this full moon, that's birthing in your life, okay, because I'm giving birth back, okay. What this means is like something that you've been doing, whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you will receive back. This blood moon is here to show man something that he has given birth back to. Man can have a baby, okay. This could be something that God created. So to a man, you ain't even got to do too much. This is you being humbled, because man, a man tend to seem to think he know everything, because man is providing. So man always have to know something. Man always needs something for that reason. Okay, God is a woman. They say a woman is very emotional. So to a man and to a woman, emotions could be running high at this time, because somebody could be coming off like a know-it-all. Somebody could be really, really impressed by something. This is what enlightenment is. This is enlightenment. Somebody here that I've been enlightened. Okay? Something like that. What I'm picking up on here. Peace, peace, everybody. Okay, grand rising to something. Okay, this universe is also telling you like that all is well with this. Keep calm being here. Having anxiety. Somebody here could be having anxiety at this time. The universe is calling for you to keep calm at this time. This is also giving me like Reiki. Somebody could be into like Reiki or have some type of Reiki ability, okay? We all have an ability to go to sleep every day. Okay, so this could be you calming the mind, okay, to somebody. So I don't know how to meditate. I don't know nothing about meditate. I can't even meditate. I don't know how to do that. Just go get you some rest. Okay, rest is a form of meditation that'll also keep you calm. That'll also relax your nervous system. Because for somebody here, okay, you giving birth back to something. Okay, that means this is your own karmic. This is your own karmic debt. Okay, so somebody here, there is a new debt here. Okay, something going like that. Okay, what that means, so put me down, because you made it over into a new life, Kilo. Okay, so this full moon is about to show you your new way in life. Okay, this can go one or two ways for somebody. Somebody could be on the bad side of karma. Somebody could be on the good side of karma. If you made it and you on the good side of karma, you're just going to get like a really, really wise download, or you might fuck around and just think of something. This man, okay, something like that that I'm picking up on. Curious, okay, is here. Okay, this mean like you are wondering something, okay? This could be also wondering, this the algorithm, okay, that I'm picking up on. Kisalada, okay, something like that. The algorithm could be moving in your life at this time, T-Law. Okay, there's a confession here. Okay, this is your authenticity that's showing up to somebody. Educated and confession is here. Okay, this is you being real with yourself at this time, Kilo. So somebody might show up in your life. Okay, this is a message from this moon. Somebody may show up in your life and start asking you questions. I'm talking to a man, I'm talking to a woman. Somebody might show up in your life and just start asking you all of these questions, because with this educated being here, this could be the library. Okay, Kilo. It's like if the library give you some type of information, you got to get a library back something. That's you replacing the books. Kilo. Okay, I'm talking to the next generation, something like that. You have changed so much, because that's what I'm talking about. Like, embrace this part. Somebody could be in your life, family. I don't care if this is a child. I don't care if this is an adult. Somebody could be just asking you, okay, because Bavala is asking for a favor at this time, Kilo. Okay, it's something like that. So somebody could be saying something to you, family, and you are supposed to get them some type of foul communication. For somebody here, this could be communication here happening in your life while you're receiving more credit. This is a credit line. BKA, I could be also talking to the trade line. Okay, for somebody here, these some new trade lines being added to your credit. Tula, okay? Something here going like that, okay? You are educated on something. Somebody here, I'm talking to the educated one. This feel like a foul or something like that. To somebody, like you might, like I'm getting like this blood moon is about to release a new Akashic record. Like every new life you go to, it come with a new debt to society. Okay, Bula, this could be the secret society that I'm speaking about. For somebody here, you are a part of some type of elite government or something like that, to where like you gonna know these are files being downloaded, okay, into your intellect. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody's IQ level, something like that. What's going on, spirit? Okay, you got this fake beef going on. This is the internet. Okay, so somebody could be on the internet with this fake beef. Or you could be seeing this at this time. These are the stranger eyes, okay? For somebody here, okay? I'm getting like that's the part where like keep confusing the enemy, okay? Who was first shall be last. Who is last shall be first. You should be witnessing this at this time. This blood moon is like revealing things. It also divine. Divine is showing that this is also a time, family, for you to be rejecting something. Whatever is not in alignment with your path at this time, things is going to seem hard for you. Whoever I'm talking to, I don't know who I'm speaking to the planet. If things is coming off as hard in your life right now, or it may seem as if you're struggling, it's because, family, you might be fighting against alignment. This is something that you need to surrender. This is what this moon is saying right now, like, for somebody here, you need to surrender something. Surrender your thoughts. This could be surrendering to God's plan. Somebody here, you could be like scared of change. Somebody here, you could be scared to die. I could be talking to you. Okay, you might be somebody here that's scared to die. You might be somebody here that's times have changed. So this could be you being stuck in your ways. Somebody here could be stuck in their ways. This blood moon is here. This is the fire horse. Okay, for somebody here, you're supposed to be moving on to a better place. You might be like stuck. This could be residual income that I'm speaking to. Okay, somebody here, you are staying residual just for only in one life. This feels like this right now. This is residual income. BKA, I could be speaking to the matrix. Okay, something like that I'm picking up on. Ula. Give me the message of spirit. Peace, peace to everybody. Okay, it's a grand reset. I'm talking to anybody right now. It's always a grand reset. So I was telling you about a savings account. I was talking to my daughter about this about a couple of hours ago or something like that, family. My mama told me when I was 15, she said, as long as a woman got a pussy between her legs, she should never go broke. That's what my mama had done said to me. And that was just like a part of the reason, like, why I might have been so moral in my life. I want to say to somebody like, so, especially I'm talking to a grown-ass woman right now, your morals is something that you can walk away from. Don't try to be so moral. Your morals is something that is left behind. That's inspiration. I had a guy make a statement to me and said, you should write a book. And then I said, I'm already writing one. He said, what's the title of it? I said, God, why me? And then he said, what was the inspiration behind that? Family, and I'm sharing this with y'all now. It's no inspiration behind the things that I write, because it's always something that I remember first because I actually went through it. That's not inspiration. That's a lot deeper than that. That's real life. That's some shit that nobody can't ever take off your name. That's something that's what make you have stains in this life. That's a street nigga. Some men don't like when women be saying like they might be a street nigga. Oh, she trying too hard to be a nigga. It's not that, so that's your money in the bank. As long as you done been through something in life, As long as you done had to make it up out of something, that's always your money in the bank. I'm not talking about the money that you go to work for and somebody is paying you a paycheck. That's something that's invented. Money is bought back for that reason. Every time you make some money, you're going to keep on spending some money back out because it's not yours. You will never own no money. That right there is already, that's a soul life already. And if some of y'all, this is why this blood moon is showing up, aka this fire horse. This is why it's showing up, because if you are in this life where you just waking up every day trying to make some money, then you don't own it. You don't own the rights to nothing. That's how you sign your soul over already before you even sign anything. So when you put your name on it, everything has to happen in the spirit realm before it happens in the physical life. Once you actually start signing your name on the dotted line, now you have gave permission. And not only permission, now the government has access to fuck you up, slow something down, or have you sitting in an environment where you are voting every year, or where you are worshiping or celebrating certain holidays. Monday is an account. The date Monday has already been bought already. So when somebody wake up on a Monday, there is somebody that's going to work. When somebody wake up on a Monday, there is somebody that's paying bills already. And so the fact that you got out Monday is already bought, it's going to always be a phase in life where shit going to go really, really right, or it's going to go really, really wrong, because that day has already been bought already. That's the day is already made. And this is the reason why tomorrow is not promised, because you don't own tomorrow until you wake up to the day. I'm saying that. So this moon is extremely important to somebody, because it's coming in showing you your vibration you on. When you start seeing the vibration you on, what is all of this elevation? You hear so many people talking about elevating. You hear so many people talking about getting money. You hear so many people talking about all of these things that may seem really, really educated, but it's only confessions. These are confessions. That's conversation, but communication is when you actually receive something. You can go through something your entire life and still not went through anything. You can been in a struggle all your life and still don't know how to get you no money. That's not even knowledge. That's not knowledge. That's not wisdom at all, family. That just says you go back now because you ain't learned nothing. That's you being kept back in school. That's you being kept back in life. This how that goes. So the blood moon is kind of like the sacrifice that shows up to everybody before fame. So this is the reason why readers, people that are speaking out, you keep hearing them saying things about justice happening in your life. And I myself, I just told you that the algorithm is sitting like this. The graph ain't all the way connected, but life is getting ready to throw something. That's these fated events that happen, like when you just fuck around and everything start being lucky in your life. So this blood moon is a time for you to cleanse and tell the truth about yourself. That's that part, God forgive me for all of my sins. To somebody, I also seen, I'm in the law library right now, okay? I also seen something about being tantric, okay? To somebody. Lately, I've been getting on here speaking to somebody that might be celibate or something like that, because it's the Most High God. I've been speaking to you. You've been having a one-on-one or something like that with the Most High God. Only but I feel as though you may have got stuck, or something could be sitting around you, because now you done got stuck in your own introspection, and now when it's time for everything to go back, you have became the introvert. Okay, you're not supposed to be introverted, extroverted. Extrovert, be an extrovert, you live outside the mind. An introvert is going to keep you in the inside. Only then you won't able to be seen in this life. You'll fall off the algorithm and time won't come back. That's when you pass away. I'm saying that to somebody. That's how deep this moon is. So right now you should be cleansing. Right now it's the right time for you to be cleansing. I'm in the law library. I'm hearing something about tantric sex. Okay, when you celibate, or when you have sex, because somebody here could be going through something where they are wanting to have sex. They could be fighting against temptation. It's something here like that I'm picking up on. But that's not a sin. Having sex is not a sin. I'm looking in the law library, family, and I'm saying this to you, be law. Okay, take this information what you will with it. But that's not fornication. Okay, the Bible may tell you something about fornicating. Okay, that's not a sin to have sex with nobody. But being tantric is. We all have one thing in common. When you start having anal sex, that's oral sex. That's the mouth. That's something that don't nobody supposed to touch. That's the backwards. That's like you entering in the back of the sun. Kilo, that's hell. That's where all the ancient secrets are. That's where all of your prayers sit at. Like when you close your eyes and when you pray, you actually speaking into a portal. Kula. And so when you start fucking from the back and having anal sex, those are the sins in this life. That is what would turn you into a demon. That's what make you black. Okay, that's one of the laws that I seen, family. If you ain't got none of that going on, family, then you safe. Somebody said, why is it a sin to be gay? I'm speaking to somebody right now. Kula, you can't counsel me, family, because the law has already been written to law. Okay, this is in the law library. Okay, I'm telling you like why you're not supposed to be gay. This blood moon, which is why you should be purging at this time, taking all of these soul ties. These are offerings. Okay, somebody be cleansing up under this moon, not manifesting. That's wrong. I'm saying it to somebody. What is manifesting? Manifesting is you asking for something that ain't already there. And something that's already here already. That means you're not supposed to be praying. The Lord's Prayer has stopped. That means that's when everything is manifesting. So you're not manifesting on top of that. That's the Lord's Prayer. And the Lord being on your side are the everyday people that enter into your life and teach you certain things. And when you become an adult and when life start to kick in and when you have a busy lifestyle or when you have a busy work schedule or when you are subjected to pay bills, the Lord will come sit in your house and ask you what it is that you need. You might fuck around and run into somebody or something like that. You in the right place at the right time. Things like that will start happening for you. This what this moon is bringing in. Not more so a blessing. Okay, this is not something that's disguising. Or somebody here, you supposed to be very well off or something like that. Okay, okay, so this is like the Lord being on your side. Caleb, somebody here, I'm also talking to the Bible. Okay, somebody here, you could be a part of the Bible. Okay, somebody here, you in the Akashic Records. Something like that, family. You can come from like a wealthy background or you can come from like a royal lineage, okay? Or somebody here, you should be washing your feet, okay? Because of all this blackmail. For somebody here, your ancestors was blackmailed out of their land. Something like that, it's something like that, like your ancestors might have been slaves or something like that. I see control freak, okay? I'm getting this gula, okay? This is your ancestors here that's telling you to let go of some type of pride, bro, okay? I could be speaking to a man where right now you might feel like you king, okay? King is the one that goes through so many things in life because he don't know no better, okay? That's not man. Those are two different authorities, okay? Law, God, law. Okay, I'm saying that to somebody. Messages from this moon. Okay, with this keeping tabs, okay, I'm getting some shit about being tantric, okay, it's some type of tantric attachment. Somebody here, you're dealing with somebody here that may be like a control freak. Let this situation go. You might be dealing with somebody, family, that may think that they are know-it-all. Let them have that, okay? You might be dealing with somebody, family, that want to argue back and forth, okay? Cease the situation. Don't ever send it back. Make it fall down immediately by you removing yourself out of that environment. Something like that. This is what this moon's saying right now, Gula. Okay? Because with this keeping tabs, these are like monitoring spirits, okay? But these are not bad spirits, okay? This is the industry. Movie actor is here. Life is a movie. So this is the real algorithm coming through, speaking to you, saying, gula, okay, there's people up there on the moon, okay? This is the algorithm speaking to you, saying that you gotta move away from certain things. Like, you have already made it to another phase in your life, something like that, remembering your dreams, okay? This is memory coming back, D-Law, okay? Your memory is coming back, so this may be bringing up a lot of emotions. What you mean, so put me down. Boom, your mama, RIP to somebody mama, or for somebody you just got a bad relationship with your mama, but your mama ain't around. This is the time right now where you are healing childhood trauma, childhood wounds. So at your big grown age, you are purging that. You done been so busy in life. Half of y'all had jobs, or you had careers, or you just even had to start doing everything that you might not even been ready to do because you was thrown out there because life said so. So the fact that you are now in this introspection in your life to where things are happening for you in divine time, and it might not be fast, but it might be patient, because your life, you might have grew up fast for somebody. If you already done grew up fast, then life should be slowing down for you at this time. That's time being on your side. That's divine time, and that's patience. Therefore, you ain't got to never try to be patient. This is what this moon is saying, because time has already changed. Therefore, you ain't got to rush now. You shouldn't have to be rushing to work at this time in your life. You shouldn't be getting up, running late for anything. If you happen to show up at somebody's wedding late, it was because you was at the right place at the right time. If you happen to wake up at a specific time and time told you to be to work at 9 o'clock, but yet you weren't going to be able to make it to 12, you ain't even had to make up no lie to your job. If you just telling the truth, time is on your side. Somebody going to tell you it's all good. I ain't even going to count you for that. That's you carrying the truth. That's also your authenticity. That's always number one in life. That's gonna get you everything. That's what this moon saying. So all these fake emotions, or for some of y'all, you may have emotions because you still thinking about somebody that's not there anymore. Somebody here, you may have a feeling on you right now because you may be currently in a situation. Somebody got a current situation or something like that. So this is like all these emotions. Your emotions will start running high. Right now would be the time for you to be celibate. Okay, so I thought you just said being celibate, it's not gonna get me to where I'm trying to go. Only if you don't know why you celibate. If you just saying you celibate because you don't want to give your energy to nobody, or you feel like somebody is an NPC, then you celibate for all the wrong reasons. That means you still ain't celibate, because being celibate is like your mind, body, and spirit, everything leave. When you start talking about being by yourself, that's you taking something to the grave with you. When you start becoming celibate, that's also your one-on-one time with God. God don't know you, but you know God. That's your own sacredness. That's where you start learning yourself. You learning how to be by yourself. And until you fully ready to be by yourself, then only then you won't ever be alone. You won't always have a shadow. And your shadow work will become your shadow work when it's time for you to go somewhere. You see what I'm saying? It's not more so about, you say, Jesus coming back to save you. The only way you can get saved, family, is if you wake up to all this shit that you don't know already. Not the things you know already, because the things that you know already, family, will have your ass just sitting in time. You keep waking up every day just going through the same old shit. Like, even if you go to work and make some money and you fuck around and even take you a vacation over here, and you fuck around, you take you a vacation over here, at some point in time, even traveling gonna get boring. All this shit gonna get boring as a motherfucker. You gonna feel like, this is how come rich people have problems, and this is how come the wealthy one, I'm talking about the one that's sitting on an island somewhere, they got all this money and they go to do them dumb shit, they go to getting depressed, they go to getting dark, because it's deeper shadow work, new levels, new devils. It's like when people come into certain distractions, it'll distract you away from the things that matter for real, because you'll start to cherish unconsciously. That'll become your life. You'll become materialistic because of the things that you can have already. So this timeline right here requires something. This is not like where something is just given to you like a blessing. In your last life, all you had to do was just thank the Lord every day, and you would just get something. That's still you being a baby. But when you become a functioning adult and you get grown, money is earned. I'm saying that to somebody. Money is earned. So when favors start happening over in your life, family, that's you being responsible for real. To somebody. I'm speaking to technology. Somebody, I could be talking to AI at this time. Artificial intelligence. Okay, and it's like this, family. This is a new way they done did it. See, back in the day, everything was written down. Now everybody get on the internet. Everybody get on the internet and put everything out on the internet. Everything is on the internet because this is the Akashic record that is being recorded at this time. So if you shall be in a foul, family, this is the reason why you would get on here and show yourself. Me, when I get on here, I pop my shit. I might start speaking geech, or I might fuck around and start speaking card, or I might fuck around and start speaking gibberish. at my mouth, and it's just gonna be English to somebody that only know who God is. It's language. That's like the alphabet to somebody. Okay? You can fuck around, family, and all you gotta do is know something, and you can ascend in this life. That's technology. You can ascend to whatever life. You exist so many different places. This is who you are. This is who you are becoming because you have already became. You can't become something until you have already became it. That's what's not there already. You get it? I'm saying this to somebody like, give me the message of spirit. Sissy be goddamn really down that rabbit hole to somebody. The bunny. I fuck around and get to going down a rabbit hole, a really big one, family. Shit, fuck around and go getting deep. There could be a friend group that's falling out. This is what this moon is saying. There is some type of interference here, okay? Where it's like a need for you, family, to reject something out of your life. Somebody being fake as a motherfucker, that shit won't be able to be around you. I'm talking to some real niggas. Who is first shall be last. Who is last shall be first. I'm talking to a real nigga. If you ain't no real nigga, I'm not talking to you. Free game. I'm not talking about your opinions. And oh my God, Jesus love you. And indeed, so many people that be on this live, I see shit, I know how shit go. Shit be just coming and going. You got folk complete strangers, family. This is how I be knowing when the money be ready to be programmed. Family, to y'all, this shit might just look like somebody just on this internet just saying, oh my God, are you pregnant? Oh my God, you're a bitch. Oh my God, terrorists of the devil, family. That's somebody that ready to be programmed. Goodness, that's money, family. That is so much money, family. When folk be doing that, family, your haters is your motivators. Your motivators is your elevators. Those are the ones that elevate you. See, the opposite of being motivational is manipulation. What that means, so put me down, that means that I can say something out of my mouth really, really nice and make somebody feel good about themselves and change their whole emotion. That's confirmation of you powerful as a motherfucker. You don't want nobody to motivate you, family, because they getting ready to program your ass. Because the minute that you show them that you love them, the minute that you show their ass that you goddamn like their ass, they go to acting different. That's way before you start talking about Warren and Cat. Family, that's magic. Waki-woo-law. That's sex magic. You'll fuck around and have somebody ass goddamn already in their feelings, family, just off of your say. That's intimacy. You can be intimate with somebody. Somebody can fuck around and fall in love off some shit you saying out your mouth. That's a little spill. Somebody will fuck around and tell you something, fuck around, go telling you pretty. A bitch go to fucking around and goddamn telling the nigga, hey, he fine as a motherfucker. He finna get cocky for something. Bruh, that's your savings account. You shouldn't be around this motherfucker broke, family. All the bitch wanted some love. All you gotta do is love that bitch the correct way. She'll give you access to everything. And I'm really saying that to somebody. I got brothers, I got sons, but this full moon talking right now, I'm saying that in this life, in this season right now, your ass shouldn't be broke, bro. That bitch just wanna be loved, and I don't care what this is. Your mama will be there for you if you respect your mama. That's your daddy. Your mama is really your daddy. She who gonna be there for you, family, no matter what, even if your dad ain't there. And to a grown ass man, you might have had to grow up without your daddy, but your daddy couldn't be in your life because you got God's ass. That's how you become your own man. They say God created man, and so in order for God to create man, somebody always praying to God. They don't know who created God. Family, God is man. That's the eyes. So when he show up in somebody's life, man carry the spirit of love. All you gotta do is show up in a woman's life, because a woman don't love nothing. That's how come she'll fuck around and be stupid in love. She'll fuck around and do whatever you say. So bro, that's your program to the money. All you gotta do is fuck around. Everything is a manipulation in time. That's the quantum leap. Everything is a manipulation. So if you really want to manipulate your way in time, your household, bro, it's going to be settled and set already. You're going to make you some money. You're going to keep you some money. That's your good luck charm, a woman. What? If you love her the correct way, that bitch will do anything for you, bro. What? She'll be there for you. You fuck around and get hit this shit bad, she still going to pray about you. She still going to pull up about you. She still going to be by your side. If you love her the correct way, you shouldn't be broke. If you try to do it by yourself, and let's say you don't love nobody, then that means that you are out of alignment as a man, because you come from a woman. You was XX before XY. You come from a woman. So when you disrespect that woman, you disrespect your mama. Key law. Or somebody needs to sit with the moon or something like that. These could be secrets to the next phase of your life. Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Okay, something like that. Okay, word of mouth. Okay, I'm saying this to somebody. Shit talk. Family, let me get this cosmic dick out. I'm just sitting here listening to this moon. Sassy, how do you channel with the moon? Because everything just get quiet. I can't hear none of y'all. I can just see y'all. That's how the moon light up. When you cosmic, when the moon start to light up around you, family, you just become light. You don't think about nothing. You don't pray about nothing. You don't care about nothing. That's that fuck it. You gotta say fuck everything, family, when you wanna start living. When you start talking about living in life, you can't care about nothing. When you start caring about anything, family, you're gonna keep a debt to society. If you take your name off of everything, I'm gonna say this to somebody. I've been saying this to somebody. I'm gonna say this again. When you take your name off of everything, family, your credit go up, because everything has to fall off, because now you are no longer a part of society. If you take your name off of everything, it take you out of the government. Do you notice, like, when you clean up your credit, or when you start to get no credit, is like having bad credit. That's what they tell you. When you don't have nothing in your name, or when you done cleaned your credit up, right, it start back off with a lower credit score. I'm not talking about those people that you go and pay to do something with your credit. I'm talking about what it really is. When your credit actually clean up for real, it goes back to a lower number, because that's what it is. That's the real algorithm. And then you'll have all of these investors that'll start reaching out and start offering you a credit card, or start offering you things. You can get a free phone. You can come in and trade your phone, because those are trade lines. That says that you're going to stay being bought. Somebody is trying to buy you. Somebody trying to buy your debt. 7 years, everything that you did in this life is supposed to fall off your credit. I don't care what it is. Whatever type of debt you made in society, that shit is supposed to fall off in 7 years. But if you don't know that, they'll re-put you in debt by you putting your name on something. Somebody just signed a lease. Somebody just put a lease in their name. Somebody might have just fucked around and paid some taxes. You went and filed your taxes or something like that. You just paid some taxes. That's keeping you a debt in society. That's how come you're going to struggle. So every time you make some money, karma is going to want to be bought back. You're going to fuck around and have to buy something for your house. All of a sudden, it's just around the same time that some money hit your account, you always need tissue. You always go to need toothpaste. This is something that happens every month. This is how you know that the day has already been bought already, and you don't own no money. You just working for it. Facts. Money is earned, so you still not earning no money, because you got some tissue that need to be bought every month. You got some toothpaste that need to be bought every month. You got to fuck around and you got to pay the roof over your head every month, so your bills ain't never paying you. You paying your bills. That's backwards to somebody. You got to get up off of everything. You got to get your name off something. That's what a CPN is supposed to be for. But they'll tell you that you need a lawyer, and you got to have all these legal situations take place surrounding getting a CPN number. But your CPN number, family, is literally your brand. That's your name. You already is a CPN number. Your name is not who you are. That's just your name on paper. So your real name, when you sign something, somebody is not supposed to legally put you in no contract, because you are the rightful owner of something, because you own that name. You was given that name at birth. So when you sign your name on something, they're not supposed to be able to do something against you. That's against the law. This is the reason why they owe you back. They owe us. If you don't ever bought a car, if you're paying for a car note right now and you had to sign paperwork and put your name on it, that is an illegal document. That's not legal, because they put it in black and white and it's in writing. And that's not a real contract. You can fight that in court. You don't know the law. You don't know that. They can't put that on your credit. They're not supposed to legally put that on your credit, because you signed your name that was given to you at birth. It's on a birth certificate. That's your account. You should be able to walk in a car lot, or you should be able to walk in a bank and get you a loan for a house, because it's your name on it. Your name is your credit. You ain't got no fucking credit. All the shit that they putting on your credit is investors that done bought you somewhere. Facts. You done been bought somewhere in your life. Your ancestors may have been bought. The numbers, how you even think you got numbers on your credit, those are your Akashic records from your past lives, from when your ancestors was here. That's where they get a credit number from. Those are trade lines. That's how you get your credit score. This is the reason why you are supposed to be doing shadow work. See what I'm saying? This is the reason why you are supposed to be elevating, because that talks about your credit in this life. Whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you will receive back. That's talking about you feeding the algorithm. That's your credit. That everything that you start putting your name on in this life, whatever your name was at birth, right? Charleston White said, don't put your name, don't attach his name to nothing, and niggas is stupid on YouTube because they don't read the algorithm. But the same one that's judging somebody, it became their own judgment. That's a dumb motherfucker to say that. He don't know nothing. Them folks will run his ass. They'll fuck around and go up in him tantric. He tantric. He'll fuck around and get fucked. Somebody will spin him because he don't know nothing. He talking like that. He don't know. He sound like a nigga. Family. That's not Negro. That's nigga. That's that slang. That's that type of shit right there, family. I'm talking about in real life, in society. The only reason why you don't put your name on nothing, family, because your name is your credit. When you start putting your name on something, it opens you up to investors, family. I'm talking about some really high up shit, family. Okay, this is in a bigger part of a society. For these are people that sit on the real polls. When you talking about voting, these are people that sit at the polls for real. All these people that you see down here, they're ran, family. They not in charge. That's what's so poor about this life. Because everybody that you see in front of you, family, they have somebody sitting in front of them. They're not the one in power, family, which is the reason why everybody's still trying to get it out the mud. New levels, new devils. That's what this shit going on. So if I'm talking to somebody right now, this full moon is telling you to be in your rarest form and be your authentic self at this time, family. Right now, authenticity, family, is buying your debt back. That's what it's doing. Like, it's buying this shit deeper than probably something that you know in this life right now. But this blood moon is showing up, and it's so important because it's telling you to purge. It's also giving you an opportunity to clean your credit up, and you ain't gotta pay nobody to do nothing. Facts. Somebody could look at me and say you snitching. Somebody could be looking at me saying you telling, or somebody could be saying, damn, shawty ain't no gatekeeper. It's all in how you perceive something, family. But this is just messages from the Most High to somebody. That's life. That's life still giving you a choice. That's life still telling you like, hey, baby, say, baby. That's on you if you want to get up every day and you still choose to be with that nigga. That's on you if you still choose to keep on putting up with that hoe. That's on you if you choose to still be miserable by yourself. That's on you if you want to act like that. That's on you. But just know that that's on you, family. To somebody. Only reason why Sister Slayana would tell you don't put your name on something, family, because family, only then you can go and buy it. You can walk in a car lot and get you a car with no money down when you don't put your name on nothing. What? And then go to talking about your bills. Your bills paying you back, family. You'll fuck around and your bills will start on you because you don't owe nothing or you don't owe nobody. So your bills will start fucking around and just happening to get paid. Or somebody say, I don't believe in miracles. I don't believe in miracles. I'm telling you how God is able. I'm telling you how God perform a miracle. I'm telling you this. But you can't be in this earthly realm doing shit like that. When you just a survivor, you're still not in a healed place to be able to utter this in. Like, you got to be calm. You got to know what you're doing when you having your bills to pay you back. You got to see if you somebody that's just trying to get somewhere real fast, you trying to get some money real fast, you ain't gonna know nothing what I'm talking about right now. It's Most High. It's blood moon. You ain't gonna know nothing about that. You got to be patient about everything that you're doing. And if I told you that you can't be patient because time is long and time has to be money, that's how your bills start paying you. Meaning that I ain't fucked up if I lost that job. I know that there's a situation on my path that's about to align me with somewhere I'm supposed to be. That's how life will show up to you. Life will just throw you anything until you start showing up in life. Now you showing up in life. So now your bills getting ready to pay you. That says you in alignment to be able to make whatever you need to make in this life to be able to pay your bills. Your bills will start paying you back. You will literally, when you take your name out the mix and you fall out of a society, they'll start having to pay you back because now the debt is on them. This bidding, this betting, and all type of shit, this trading. It's like a favor for a favor. If I take my name off of everything and my credit white clean, that means that my credit go down. That means my credit score go down. And they tell you that no credit is like bad credit. It's bad because you ain't letting nobody in on it. But as long as they try to tell you to go all the way up and get like all these big ass high credit scores, that's a scam, family. Your credit ain't even supposed to be that high up. Everything happens in this. Your real credit is the algorithm in this life. Not more so, I'm going to go pay these apartment complex all their fucking money that I owe them on these apartments. I'm going to pay this cell phone bill off because I owe these folks. And I'm going to pay these student loans. You're not supposed to be being charged for none of this shit because you put your name on something. This is in the law library. If you were born, the day that you were born, when that legal document came about, somebody got a birth certificate, somebody got a social security card, you have an account that probably sit with the Federal Reserve Bank. Facts, Keyshaw. Somebody could be in Mississippi. Somebody, you got money that sit all the way in Mississippi. You ain't supposed to be paying. Then on the back of your social security card, there's some red numbers back there, and it start with a letter. That is a routing number. That's a checking account. Facts. You could pay some bills with that. Facts. But you ain't supposed to touch that until you retire or when you're supposed to retire. But your name is your money, is your dollar being here. When you sign your name on something, it's like you owning something. It's like you buying something. So if you're going to purchase a car, you gave somebody some money and in exchange they gave you a car. You already done bought that. But they'll put you on a contract and put all this high interest rate on it and shit like that after you done signed your name on it. And they can legally get away with doing this because you already done sold your name to somebody. Facts. These are like trade lines. Like each letter in your name represent an account number. Facts. Each letter in your name is some type of account. These are offshore accounts. Some of y'all is in death certificates. You don't even know that. Somebody that made your name, Illuminati. Somebody that made your name up. You probably sitting in the system somewhere. You in court somewhere. You sitting in the system somewhere. Your name done been, if you go type your name in on Google right now, it's a million motherfuckers that got your same name. Type your whole name in. Your name done been signed somewhere else. It might show up. You might fuck around and type in spirit guide viewer and it's goddamn 1,500 or it's 600 spirit guide viewers on the internet as a public profile, family. Half of this shit ain't real. Those accounts that done been made under your name, you got so much debt on you. Facts to somebody. This is why this moon is showing up bloody. Blood moon. This is why this moon so bloody to somebody. Lord. For cars, materialistic. All this shit is, everything here is materialistic, but it ain't nothing wrong. You know, a lot of people be talking about like being like materialistic and stuff like that, family, but I love looking good. I love, you know, putting that shit on. I love that. That ain't something to be mad about because somebody is materialistic. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? And so a lot of people, a lot of the times, you don't want to get caught up in the materialistic. Ain't nothing wrong with being materialistic. You don't want to get caught up in it. When it's time for you to die, transformation here, you want to be able to still fly. You can't fly having all that shit held on to you. Can't take it with you because it's an illusion. We all live in a hallucination. Everything is like a hallucination. This is lucid. You wake up in your dreams. When you go to sleep at night, when you wake up every day, that's the life you want to be in. You chose to wake up right there. That's one of your dreams. So when you wake up and you can see, feel, and touch yourself like this, you still dreaming. This just lucid. This how you control your dreams. You see what I'm saying? Peace to you, Rose. Facts. What's going on, spirit? Look, universal wisdom is here. This moon is showing up, family. I was just telling you about something about a Akashic record. I don't stamp shit I don't know. For somebody that's coming to you, like this universal wisdom is already like manifesting into your life. This is what you need, family, to get to where you're trying to go. Gonna say it. I done heard too many times you can't get rich with no knowledge. Okay, this is wisdom. I'm saying this to somebody. Right? To somebody that's coming into your life, like divinity is here. Like this is you got some type of level up, but it comes in the form of rejection. Like while you're receiving this is gonna this is the Orisha being here. Okay, I'm saying this to somebody. This is the Orisha showing up. Okay. And if you watching me and you go sit and speak with Babala could be asking for a favor. Okay, I'm seeing this here. So it's like this is like a sacrifice I'm picking up on for somebody. In order, you could have just made an offering or something like that. Okay, like it's time for you to walk away. You gotta walk away from something. I'm getting like rejection. You supposed to be like rejecting something, but this is for your highest good though. Okay, this can be painful when you walk away. Like, okay, this is why I would say to somebody right now, be working on like your heart chakra, because this could be your heart unlocking. This could be your heart chakra. Okay, anybody, if you watching this message and this message is resonant to you, your heart could be fluttering at this time, seeming as if you're having like a lot of anxiety or something like that. Okay, it's because that's a heart chakra that's out of alignment. Okay, to somebody. That's how you know when you need to align with your heart chakra. It'll start doing shit like that. Like it'll take you through like this divine shock, like sudden. It'll feel very sudden. Like you'll just start feeling like all these different vibrations. And it'll show up as like anxiety or something like that. Awareness is here. Determination. Yeah, this heart chakra to somebody. Family, okay, your name is your fame. I be telling somebody that, family, you can live off of nothing. Well, if you only knew this shit, family, listen, you want to get in alignment with the real life, family, you can live off of nothing. I'm saying it to everybody right now, that's free game, family. You can live off of nothing. You don't have to have no fucking money, family, and still have everything you want. What? You could be the brokest nigga in the world right now. You could be the brokest woman in the world right now, family, and still have everything nobody won't never know you ain't got nothing, family. I'm saying that to somebody. Your bills will stay paid, family. They'll talk about you in the streets. They'll say all type of shit about you, family, but you'll just be living good, family. That's bigger than being famous. When you famous, it's too many folks that want to be around you for what you got going on, family. If I'm talking to you and you divine, you somebody that's divinely protected, you divine, family, your life is just gonna go on. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to put too much on it. Like, your life just gonna still carry on for something. Like, you gonna still be all right. You gonna still have those days in your life, family, where you might just feel like you down and out. But you ain't gonna never fall off, and you ain't gonna never be down bad when you divine. You ain't gonna never be down bad, even if you fuck around and just come to a place in your life where things may be seeming like it's not going right. Nobody will never know that. That'll be between you and God. Like that's your sacredness to somebody. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but you can have that going on, something like that, family, but all is well. You could be wanting something that's not there already. Wait your time. Okay, I'm saying it. Stop trying to rush and do something right now, because time ain't even never told you that you had to rush. You just start rushing because of this shit that's here already. Life done told you had to do something. Life done showed you some things, so you just feel like you just gotta, you gotta fuck around. You gotta rush all the time. Somebody rushing. You ain't even got time. Ain't told you to rush. Time has left already. Whatever the fuck you ain't do today, do it tomorrow. Whatever you can't do tomorrow, do it the next day. That's going to keep you busy. That's also going to keep you in motion, family. If you got that type of shit going on in your life, you ain't ever got to fucking worry about being a worker. You always having something going on. You shouldn't be broke. Okay, you shouldn't be broke to somebody. You shouldn't be broke because you ain't did something yesterday that you still trying to do today. That's everybody getting money. Somebody trying to get some money. That's everybody getting money. You getting money or you just hustling for something? And hustling is bad. Every nigga that's trying to hustle fuck around and end up dead or in jail. That's why, because it goes against the grain. You ain't learning in there. You not learning nothing. You just hustling for nothing. You don't supposed to be working for nobody. It doesn't matter if somebody don't want to listen to it or not. It doesn't mean it ain't true. You don't supposed to be working for nobody. Your name is your fame. When you sign your name on something that says you bigger than the program. If you got a power of attorney and somebody sign your name for you, then that means you have already signed your life away. So nothing definitely shouldn't go on your name. It's going to actually fall on theirs because they signed for you. Now, somebody like that, they can have bad credit. Something can get put on their name. But if you signing a lease and you ain't got no power of attorney when you sign that lease, legally, they're not supposed to be able to put that on your credit. But you know how so many people get away with this because it's a lot of people that like to read and they don't know nothing. They just have knowledge. Knowledge is not wise. That's just knowing something that you don't know. That says that Sister Slay Honey can be smart as a motherfucker and write a book. And later on, when you got some shit going on, that's that motivation. The same thing as manipulation. I fuck around and just resonate with your situation because I done been there and done it already. So I done told you some shit, but in the process, I done learned me a way. I done found me a way to get some money off of you. That's what that mean. That's all that is, family. You put your name on something. They not supposed to put nothing on your credit when you put your name on. If you sign it by yourself, I'm talking about the name. Always sign your whole fucking name when you sign it. Some people be trying to forge their signature, or they have you to do a signature, family. When they tell you to do a signature, family, that's like a forgery. That's how they're able to forge your name on documents. I'm talking about the higher ups. They're able to forge. Everywhere you go, they might tell you to initial here, print here, sign here. That's them forging your signature when you put your name on something. You don't have to sign anything. That's how you bind something. When you start signing it, it's like you signing your rights away or something like that. You signing your life away or something. That's in the law. It's in the law library. If somebody could try to roll me out, family, only then you'll fuck around and go to school and you'll be doing you some homework digging into somebody like me, family, because I'm the judge. I sit up there real high, family. I'm saying that I'm not telling you, this is not speculation. This is not even for entertainment purposes only. This is real life. I'm telling somebody something. This is not just something you don't know already. You know this already, family. I speak in time. I'm talking to the timeline. So this is a lot deeper than just you resonating with what I'm saying, family. Somebody had changing their life off this shit I'm saying. Somebody had getting somewhere off this shit I'm saying. Somebody here is putting some shit in motion off this shit I'm saying. You're not just watching me. I'm not telling you no story. That's story time, family. I don't know how to do no shit like that. I'm free game. I don't know how to do that. Wait. If I had to just do that, family, I probably wouldn't fucking do it. I'm telling you, God is a real nigga. If I had to do something like that, family, I'd fuck around and start back scamming. I'd fuck around and start back scamming or something like that, family, if I had to do it like that. Because I'm a real nigga. What that means, so put me down, meaning like, I'm not having no type of time to be around no bitch that ain't getting no money. And she just want to sit around and be girlfriends or something like that, or just go hang out. I can't stand to be around a group of bitches. We don't vibe like that, family. Some queens don't flop. I'm a queen, family. Queens don't flop. Like, they don't keep no whole lot of bitches around them. But they might keep them a old honey dip somewhere in the cut because she got a savings account. I'm always have me a nigga around somewhere. When somebody asks me, am I single? Hell yeah, but my kingdom spouse is who takes care of me. That's an independent woman. When you become an independent woman, so you might be watching me. You might fuck around and be in a phase in your life where you just feel like these niggas' ass is just some bitches. It ain't even just that they're bitches, family. You just done became Lord in your own life. The Lord is your Savior. You done became saved. When you start saving yourself, when you start paying your own bills, then you keep you some around. those are the niggas that's gonna be there for you in your time of need. So when they're around, you always tell them something. Tell them the truth. Tell these niggas the truth. Don't lie to them. Tell they ass the truth. That's gonna be their own karmic lesson. When they fuck around and go jump back with that last hoe, he gonna fuck around and elevate. He's an elevation every time they run across you. His ass gonna elevate. He might fuck around and go back and start talking to that nigga or that bitch. Them folks ain't gonna wanna be around no more after having an experience with you. Facts. They not gonna wanna go back. They gonna wanna move forward. And then when they move forward, they gonna try to think that they can stop right there. You have to go back in order for you to go forward. They gonna come back around and they gonna come see you. And when they come back around and when they come see you, that's that God give you a second chance. God will fuck around and give you a second chance. But if you still sitting in a place where you are still learning, then that means you're not on a God vibration. So somebody here, you in this phase of rejection at this time. Somebody here, I might be talking to a God, not goddess. Goddess is our essence. A man can be a goddess. A woman can be God. Kula. Family, I'm saying it to somebody. Something like that. Another one. Spirit. When you signing your name on some transformation, it's here. Family, okay. If you knew better, you would do better. If you don't know nothing, they're going to keep running your ass. I'm saying that to somebody. Some of y'all got land that you probably pay taxes on. Some of y'all pay rent on land that you own. Your ancestors might own it. The biggest thing, if you on this live right now, you come behind this message talking about you in your bag and your ass just going to work, or you just goddamn thinking you bossing up because you got you a little business or something. Understand your ass still broke. You don't own them. The money was already made way before you worked for it, way before you even use your talents and your gifts. And I'd be damned if I be out there bitch using my talents and my gifts, family, and not getting paid for it. If you just trying to make you some money off of some shit that you that's a brand deal. They come in, you got something that they want to buy. You got something that they like, so they'll offer you a deal, family, right? That's trading, right? But I'd be damned if I sell my talents and my gifts. That's something you don't want to get rich off of. A lot of people try to get rich off of doing music. A lot of people try to get rich. Name a musician that you don't know that I've been Lil Larry. I wait, even if they dress it up and put a story on it. The man behind the woman, it's the woman, it's the man behind the woman, it's the woman behind the man. Facts. Getting rich off of something you know how to do, family, your ass gonna be broke one day. I guarantee it, you gonna, cause you owe somebody. The money has already been sold already, and it's been bought back. You don't own no money. You ain't getting no money because you know how to sing. You ain't getting no money because you know how to rap. I don't give a fuck who I'm talking to at this time. You not, that's something that you and me, we ain't going back and forth about. I know this. You're not getting no real money for real. Right now, the market to be in, family, is trading. This the market to be in right now. Why everybody trying to get rich and shit like that. That's what you need to be on the algorithm. You need to be dealing with something that's got something to do with trading or dealing with technology or something. That's how your ass gonna go up. Why do you think your favorite rappers or your favorite influencers used to be your favorite rappers? Why do you think that's the case? Because that's where the money sit at. So why you think everybody's streaming and putting their whole goddamn life, or they're broadcasting their whole life on the internet, family? But these are files. A lot of this shit y'all see done happened already. These are files. This to get you to open up, family. Your ass better stay sacred. What? Your ass better stay sacred for some, family. They trying to put your ass in a whole nother society. These are offshore accounts. What? So the platform, family, the fact that you can see me and I can't see you, this is limit statutation limits. This is what this is. You can rewrite the law for that reason. Why? Because I don't know you and you don't know me. I can rewrite the law. You can rewrite the law. In fact, I don't give a fuck what was already written. You can rewrite the law. I'm saying it to somebody. You can rewrite the law. If you're just trying to rush and get this money, you not in your fucking bag for real, family. If you don't know that, that's weird. To think that you bossed up off of another man's wives. That's another man's wives. You don't own no fucking money, fool. You ain't getting no real money because you making some money. That shit was already bought already. There's something that was already invented. It's so many rules attached to money. Man, you better fuck around and start walking Lunar on this shit. You got to become wise. Use your wisdom to buy your land back. You'll start having your house built from the ground up. You can have your house built from the ground up just by your name, having a name attached to you. Your name will get you a house built from the ground up and get you some land. Your name will get you a car off the lot with no fucking money down. Your name being an attachment with a lease agreement, that lease will have to pay you every month. So boom, if your rent is $2,600 a month, $2,600 a month will be coming back to you because you done took your name off of everything when you sign that lease. You are able to use a CPN number. Key law. You don't put your legal, legit name. That's something that they try to make, they force you into signing that. They make you get an ID. They force you in everywhere you go. They try to tell you have to have all of these legal documents. That's what make it legal for them to make it a legal document, because you're giving them all this shit. You can refuse that, and they can also refuse you service, but that falls under discrimination. You can sue them for that. What? You can sue the apartment complex because they denied you service because you refused to put your name on something. That's forgery. That's a law, a real one. You can fuck around and goddamn lawyer up, family. That's one of my abilities. I could think like a criminal, and for that reason, I could think like a lawyer. If I had to be a lawyer, I probably would be like a criminal defense attorney or some shit like that or something like that. I get really physics. I get fuck around and get in the mind or something like that. I go to masterminding and shit like that, family. You know what I'm saying? To somebody, family, I'm telling you about the law. That's against the law for you to sign your fucking name. Get them your ID, get them anything. You ain't got to get their ass nothing. You don't got to get them nothing. You can go in there and tell them that you got, your name is how you buy something. Now the apartments could be paying you because you done went in there, they got a picture of your ID, they got a picture of your social security card. Family, that's evidence. You can go sue the hell out their ass. That's a real lawsuit. A lot of people don't know that. You don't know them type of laws. You can sue their ass because your name is on there. They not supposed to be charging you rent because you put your real name on there and you gave them legal documents. You went and took a picture. You went and put your personal information on that. That's your credit card. Your ID is your credit card. The minute you pull your ID out, even when you get stopped by the police, if the police ask you for your driver's license, you can refuse to get them driver's license. And if they arrest you, you can take their ass to court. That's discrimination. That's also against the law. Those are the real laws. You get pulled over. If you tell them you don't want to get them your driver's license, sister, I hear what you saying. I'm gonna lock my ass up. They gonna lock you up. But guess what they also know? They also know that you ain't gonna take this shit to trial. They know this. They'll put it on your record. That's credit being bought back. I already had for this shit. This is why somebody will tell you, you gotta pay you gotta pay me to clean your credit up. But this is the shit that's on your credit. A lot of the things that's on your credit, family, could be fell off. The fact that your name, don't run from these debt collectors. Don't run from their ass. When they start calling your phone trying to collect the debt, collect it. Give them your name, because now you have paid off your debt. When you give them your name, or whether it's over the phone, or whether, no matter what the fuck is it, if you get their ass your name, family, you just bought that debt off. You signed that debt off. You actually gave them your real name. That's you signing your debt. And you want to know why they keep on putting it on your credit? Because ain't nobody taking it to trial. Nobody's not. That's a real law. That's all of that, family, falls up under your rights. Those are your parental rights. That's your rights. That's your free will. That's your name. Your name was assigned to you at birth. So that's authentic. That's a legal document. That's bigger than just paperwork. That's an account. That's how you buy everything back. You're not supposed to be being charged to pay. You're not supposed to be, if you sign a lease, you're not supposed to be paying rent. If your real name on there, you're not supposed to be paying rent. Now, if you use a CPN number, they can put it on your credit still, because that's not the name that was given to you. But if you do it the correct way and you put your name on it, they still can get you, because it's not who you was when you was born. It's not your original name that was given to you when you was born. It's kind of like a third party when you use a CPN number. But when you use your real fucking name, your real social security card, what they gave you when you came out of your mama's ass and your mama's stomach, your real birth certificate, that's your credit line. That's a law, family. Nothing's supposed to be on your credit if you signed your real name and you gave these folk real documents. Your children's school, when they go to school, they supposed to have free lunch. You don't got to sign all them legal ass documents with your driver license and all this old shit. Family, they know that motherfuckers is not gonna go to school. They also know that motherfuckers is not gonna take this shit to trial. Family. This is money. This is the money that you got sitting in the bank. All of these things that I'm rolling out right now, family, and I ain't charging nothing to tell you this. This is just free game. It's free. It's in the law library. Anybody can go get up there, tap up. You got to just tap in with your loaders or something like that, family. But free game. This is how they keep on rebirthing a debt. They tell you in 7 years everything will fall off, family. That shit's supposed to fall off immediately when you sign your name on something. That's you paying off a debt. You signed your debt away. Your bills will pay you back. Now your bills will start paying you. The same way that a apartment complex would have in a lease, they might say, the name of the apartments might be Spirit Guide Living Home. And then the account that you pay to the rent, it might say JBLLC, family. That lets you know that they're overcharging you. Those are also other investors involved. It's a lot of hands in the pot. That's like a corporate, they might have a corporate office or something like that. Those are all investors. It's everybody's hands who in it. And you signing this lease, these are everybody's expectations to this debt. That's a debt you signing. That's also you signing your life away. Somebody will be saying, I never sell my soul. You already done sold it when you got an apartment with your baby mama. You already done sold it when your ass get up every day and you clock in. You already selling it already. Because when you sign your name, that's you doing business with somebody. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whether you go to the Medicaid office, food stamp office, you going to get a job. If you put your name on some family, that's you. You, bitch. That can't be bought. You can't be bought. Somebody can just fuck around and buy your credit. You can't be bought though. This is how come you get in certain industries. You can get in the music industry and they'll give you all this advance money. And then you'll fuck around and own back, family. That's just like the bank. You fuck around and they keep track of, they might tell you got to have the account open about 3 months, 6 months, something like that. And then when you have the account open, they come in and they'll start offering you, well, hey, we'll give you $1,000 credit limit. We'll give you a $20,000 credit limit or something like that. We'll give you that. And all you gotta pay back every month is this right here. You paying back somebody debt. When they start offering you that, it's because they looking at your trade lines on your name. Somebody done looked into your birth chart. Somebody done looked into your Akashic record. Now you start to be a target. So all of these investors will start reaching out to you, giving you all these little sweet ass deals and shit like that. Even your light company, even your light bill company. Your light bill company will say, hey, next month, pay a flat bill rate. Next month, you could pay $200, like $331. And you can have you a flat bill. They trying to give you a sweet deal because they trying to get you to get back in this society. They trying to put you back in the game. Somebody could be trying to be it off you right now. Steer from all that shit. I'm saying that anybody right now, family, don't put your name on nothing while everything is going back. When time has reset, I'm talking about real time. Real time has reset. What that means is the world just got done being recorded. So this is something bigger than man. I don't know what kind of money you got in your account. None of that shit don't matter. I'm talking about the real algorithm. Real algorithm see what type of time you got going on. Peace to you, Blossom. Thank you. I share you. When real time see you, family, and whatever you done put out into the universe, that's what you shall receive back. Your credit gonna clear up anyway. that put your name back in alignment with the money. I'm saying it to somebody. Yeah, Wyatt, I had got a new wig. Family, I always keep a new wig. Or I always keep me something going on in my hair. Sometimes I be letting my hair breathe. I might wear my real hair out or something like that. I got ether hair. So I always be letting my hair breathe or something like that. I don't, I'm very wealthy, family. Like when I get my nails and shit like that, I used to go pay and get them done. Now I'm glad they came out with shit like press-ons. Because I can just press them on, take them bitches off. I like my nails to match my drip. You know what I'm saying? So I might be changing my nails up or something like that. Oh, that's how you carry yourself with materialism. Some people get caught up in the name. The name is bought already. If it ain't your name, it ain't no money. It ain't no money in this shit. I just told you, you can clean everything up off your credit as long as it's your real name. You can clean every fucking thing up off your credit as long as you use your real name, family. Your name is your fame. Now, if you using like something, if you using something that I've been giving to you or something like that, family, or you trying to use a job or something like that, family, you ain't gonna get it like that. You gonna fuck around and have to pay somebody for it or something like that. Family, this is what I got for y'all. I've been yapping. This shit can go on and on and on, family. I'm in flow state. Like when I fuck around and get in flow state, family, it be like harmony. That's harmonizing. I know how to harmonize. I might fuck around and start harmonizing, family, and just have a lot to say, but that shit it don't be nothing but free game. Time is money, so I ain't did nothing but just made some money. Family, the real big gag is I've been buying my credit back. Facts, my credit been going up. I've been buying my credit back, family, by not doing nothing to it. Not really being in society. I don't be doing all that purchasing shit, family. I just go buy it. If I want it, I just go buy it or something like that, family. I don't get my name tied up and all of these legal fees and all of this legal paperwork and shit like that, family, because it'll bother me a great deal because I know the law. Facts, I know the law, and so how I be doing things. It's bigger than just being strategic, family. It just take a whole lot of acceptance. It's just about me accepting where I am right now. When you start accepting where you is, then that's when shit gonna start changing for you. You can't rush it though. You can't rush time. Thank you, Ciara. Peace, family. Okay, family. This is what I got for y'all. We just chop this shit all the way up or something like that. I know it's gonna be something in this message that's gonna feed somebody's spirit. Cause I don't stamp shit I don't know. Family, take what resonate, leave what don't. If I ain't say nothing that may have been resonant to your spirit or something, then maybe I just wasn't talking to you. Don't look for yourself and everybody. Just see your own situation. If I had to read somebody's head and tell it to them, stay over in your own situation. And when something even make you mad, because something could be making you mad, or when something even make you feel like you just down or having a fucked up day, family, I'm not motivating you. Know that. Don't ever try to feel motivated. Go ahead and feel that emotion, because when you try to be happy, happiness is created. Create your own happiness. When you try to be happy off of something that made you mad, family, you're going to fuck around and run from your own trauma. You're going to fuck around and trauma bond with some shit that ain't there. Family, that's who you become. You don't want to do that. The correct way is to alchemize your pain. Turn your pain into some type of glorious moment. Turn your pain into something that you really want to see yourself doing every day. Something like that. I don't give a damn what you got to pay, what you got going on. You going to work for the man until you become the man. If you don't start thinking like it or acting like it, then it ain't going to manifest into your life anyway. How you want to keep on saying you want to get rich, but then you living poor? I said the money is broke already, so if you want to get rich, you got to first of all put yourself in that mindset. You got to put yourself in that environment. You got to start going in the store and you got to start buying what you want. Just like that, family. This shit sounds so easy. It is, family. Fuck what you gotta pay. If I just told you your name will still get you paid, you can't be scared to lose that. That's when you start getting there, family. You gotta lose everything. Sometimes you gotta fuck around and just lose everything, family, so you can get it back the right way though. You gotta do that because if you have it first, you might not see it later. You just gonna leave that shit. Leave that shit behind, lose it, whatever you gotta do. And sometimes, family, sometimes this shit just bring you back to where you need to be. Sometimes you gotta fall off the jet, go ahead and come back real quick. It should bring you back like, okay, boom. Damn, man, I'm better than ever. Damn, I made it up out of this shit. When you fuck around and just start really witnessing yourself, you start seeing life differently. Like, damn, if I can go through that, then I can fuck around and go through anything. You become I am. You go to saying like, damn, I can fuck around and I can do that. Then it's like, now you stop living in fear. Now you're no longer living in fear because everything that you was scared to leave behind, you done lived for already. You done lost this person, you done lost that person, you done lost this money, you done took that L, you done took that L, you done did that already, family. So that ain't gonna happen again. It shouldn't happen again if you done did it already. That shit shouldn't happen again. Now you should be in motion for that reason. Cause now this is no longer just an experience. Now it's time for you to experiment. This is saying like what you, okay, life finna fuck around and just show back this Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde gonna show back up. Everything that you done did before already gonna come back again. And I don't give a damn if it's in that same form or if it's in another form. You might meet somebody, you might create a whole situation, you might create a whole nother family, you might get a whole nother job, but ain't nothing new under the sun. It's gonna come back around again, and then when it come back around again, it just gonna see like if you still gonna be on that same type of time. That gonna be on you though if you be on that same type of time. That's just how that's how that situation gonna go. But you can't be scared though. If you live in fear, family, it's gonna keep your ass. You gonna stay in this comfortable ass life to where like you just comfortable with how shit going in your life, family. You can't be scared of this shit. And I'm not telling nobody don't be scared. It's okay to be scared. Facts. I'm saying it to anybody right now, like it's okay to be scared. You could be scared, family. It's when you give up. If you don't know, then you ain't gonna never know. But if you don't know anyway and you still wanna know, you gonna know it already. Facts. Therefore, you ain't never gotta worry about being no sucker. I'm saying it to somebody. Family. But peace to y'all. That's what I got for everybody. I just put y'all down with this shit, family. Y'all had y'all a prosperous morning. Grand rising, great day, great evening, whenever your eyes run across this video, family. Ooh,